So what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Once again, you know the score. You know I appreciate having you here. But before we get into where I'm going, let's roll those titles. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to my mother's house, my mum's house. So it's a little bit different because it's not country lanes and out in the country. My mum's house is closer to the centre of London, so it means more traffic, more stuff going on. I don't know if it's going to be interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. I do know there's going to be lots of cars in the way. This is why I very rarely go towards the centre of town. I think my mum lives 5 miles from the centre of London, so you can see there's going to be quite a bit of traffic. A bit like this. I'm only 2 minutes round the corner from my house. It is 6:30 in the evening, so you've probably got the tail end of rush hour happening at the moment. And that's one of the reasons why I'm on the Grom as well. Africa Twin, as nice as it is not the ideal thing for traffic or the amount of London traffic that we get. So it's Grom-tastic time. It's Gromville. It's Grom Nation. It's the Grom de la Grom of all bikes. I've still got those skills. I have still got those Grom testicle skills.
Yeah. What the fuck are you looking at?
It's a wonderful time to ride. It's a shame that I'm going towards the traffic because you get buses like that jump the red light. But there's not a lot we can do about that. We just have to keep our eyes peeled and be on our toes for those London lunatics. I don't know, actually. It could be fun. I mean, look at the fun we're having. And the Grom is perfect for this journey. Absolutely spot on. You don't need anything more than a 125 for London, really. If you can ride, you'll have fun and whatever. The thing is with a big bike in London, yeah, they look nice, but they're no fun because you can't use the power. So this, you can basically blast around and not do anything that illegal. I'm not saying I'm totally legal. What I'm saying is that illegal. So you're not going to be doing like 100 miles an hour down a busy high street, stuff like that. But it makes it exciting in the way that cars become chicanes. Oh dear, I shouldn't really use them like that. But such is life. You've got to do these things. You've got to entertain yourself. You've got to keep yourself amused. And that's what this little baby's all about, keeping you amused. It's for no other reason. There's no reason why you would buy a Grom unless you want to have a laugh. I don't know a single miserable person that owns a Grom. This is where it starts to get manic now, where people don't give a shit. It's just every man and woman for themselves. We're coming into a place called Mitchum, which is a place I would probably never live. Sorry for anyone that lives in Mitchum. I really do apologise. I can use the bus lane. Hey! I love Mitchum again. Mitchum's one of the greatest places on earth because you can use the bus lane. Now, as I was saying, it's not the greatest place to live. Fuck's sake, you dickhead. I mean, I tell you how shit this place is. Up here on the right, see where it says Pound World here? I believe it's this place. That used to be a McDonald's. This is the only place I know where a McDonald's has shut down. That's how fucking shit this was. It's not so bad now. It has picked up a lot, so it's nowhere near as bad as it was. There's some nice bars along here, but it's filthy. People just chuck rubbish everywhere. They just do not give a shit. They have no pride about their own environment at all. You've got the Odeon Cinema here. That used to be one massive screen, and I believe that was the biggest screen in London. It's only a belief, but it was massive. It's split into about 6 different ones now, but it was huge, the screen, and it was just packed. It used to be a big thing back then, going to the cinema, especially on a Sunday night. This up here used to be another cinema. We used to call this the creaky cinema because all the floorboards used to creak in there. You could never sneak in like 5 minutes after the film had started. Everyone in the cinema would turn around and throw things at you. And up here on the left, it's all flats now, but this used to be a nightclub. And it used to be called the Studio. And that was one of the first nightclubs I ever went to. And we used to go in there and strut our stuff and do our thing and get down and woo the ladies with my dance moves. I mean, this was a while ago. We used to dress like fucking idiots. How any woman or girl ever looked at us is baffling. But it's all shut down now. It's a shame in a way. I mean, it wasn't a great club, but it is a shame in a way. I used to love it back then, going clubbing. And that club there, I used to go from when I was 16. You had to be over 18s to get in there, and I used to go from the age of 16. And the first time I got turned away was my 18th birthday. And they wouldn't believe me because the date of birth was obviously the same day that I was going to the club, 18. And they thought, oh, that's convenient. So they thought it was forged. So I never got to go in on my 18th birthday. This pub here was the first Wetherspoons I ever went into, and it was weird. We all went in there for a drink because it was a new thing, Wetherspoons. It was cheap alcohol, and it was all quite cool. But to save money, they wouldn't pay for a music license, so they have no music. Not even a radio, not a stereo, not a jukebox or anything. So we were kind of baffled when we went in and we asked the lady, where's the music? And she went, oh, we've got books. We're like, what? Oh, we've got games as well. We don't come to the pub to play games and read books. It was really weird. This bike is so nice to ride at 30 miles an hour. It's actually quite smooth, considering it's a single cylinder 125 and I have a full race exhaust system on it. It feels quite smooth. Yes, there's a tiny bit of vibration there, but nothing that a lady would object to. I'm going to pull over in a minute and change the battery because I want to show you my old school. I don't want the battery to die before I get there. So let's turn up this road here. And just park it here and change it. Hopefully I won't have to defend my bike from robbers around here. It's pretty good around here. Wait, leave my bike alone. Leave my... Oh, I'll leave it there.